This is Zer, the agent of the Nine. He is a very special merchant who sells exotic gear and weapons. We have been led to believe that Zer does this randomly, but Zer is not random. Zer is manipulated by Bungie to sell certain things, certain times. I'm going to discuss this, and some may agree, some may not agree, but I don't care. Gonna talk about it anyway. Zer's not fucking random. So just off the top, I'm gonna first say that I can't prove that Zer isn't random. I don't have access to Bungie's servers or any sort of internal information, but I'm just gonna say what's fucking obvious based on what we know. So, first of all, we're gonna talk about what armor is actually available for Zer to sell. So for hunters, there are 4 helmets, 2 chest items, 1 leg item, and 2 gauntlets. One of the helmets is new, the leg item is new, as well as one of the gauntlets. They're all new because of the dark below. And for the warlock, we got 4 helmets, 3 chests available for sale, and 2 gauntlets. One of the helmets is new, one of the chests is new, that would be the 5-star protocol, and one of the gauntlets is new. And for the Titans, we have 4 helmets for sale, 2 chests for sale, 2 gauntlets for sale, 1 leg armor for sale. The leg is new, one of the gauntlets is new, and one of the helmets is new. So, with that said, what stands out? Helmets. There's a gang of helmets in this game. Gang of helmets that are exotic that Zer should be selling, so it makes sense that the thing you should see most often from Zer would be helmets. Because I'm gonna talk pre Dark Below expansion, everybody had 3 helmets. So out of everything that was for sale, half of it was helmets. That would mean Zer would have to sell a helmet pretty much every week for one of the characters, and he'd probably be selling helmets every week for all the characters because they're so prevalent. Now, as we all know, Zer never sold any fucking helmets. He sold helmets maybe once or twice. And the reason he sold helmets once or twice, and he sold them all at once, was because Bungie made it that way. They made it that way to, I guess, make certain things scarce, like probably the most powerful exotic items. They wanted to make those scarce. So the Helm of the Saint was only sold once. The Helm of Inmost Light was sold twice. You barely saw any of the Hunter helmets. When you did, you saw the Ocular Phase Symbiote. You only saw the Knucklehead Radar once. Alright, you only saw that once. That's a powerful PvP helmet, and you only saw it once. Even though, and not just the Knucklehead, but helmets in general. You rarely see them. Now, I'm gonna give you a little test you can do at home. Take a dice, and then let's say we'll take Titan for example. Let's say 1, 2, and 3 are Titan helmets. The Saint, the Insurmountable Skull Fort, and the Helm of Inmost Light. Those are 1, 2, and 3. Now let's say number 4 is the Armentarium, and number 5 is the Alpha Lupi chest, and then number 6 is the no backup plans. Roll that dice a couple times. See how many times you get 1, 2, and 3 based instead of 4, 5, and 6. I guarantee you for a fucking fact, you're not gonna roll a 4 5 times in a row. Alright? But Destiny saw fit to give us the Armentarium 5 fucking times in a row. That doesn't make any sense. It also doesn't make any sense to get Void Fang Vestments 4 or 5 times in a row. What would make more sense is if you saw more helmets. Doesn't matter what helmet is. But you don't see more helmets because Zer is being controlled. Zer is being manufactured. And I don't know all the reasons why they're manufacturing, why they're controlling and manufacturing Zer other than just to make certain things scarce and certain things prevalent. I don't know why they're controlling Zer, but I do know Zer is not fucking random. Alright. With that said, as far as the weapons, I can't really say much about the weapons because he only sells 1 weapon at a time, so I'm just going to say you're going to see a lot of Plan Cs. Alright, and that's it. You're going to see a lot of fucking Plan Cs. And with all that said, I just want to talk about some things that are just obvious fixes. Like, for example, when the Dark Below was dropped, No Land Beyond was sold immediately. That's damn near impossible. There are 14 weapons for sale, and you're telling me right after the Dark Below dropped, No Land Beyond just popped up, right? Motherfucker, no. All right, then they're gonna try to tell me right after Dark Below fell, Ruin Wings just became available. All right, all of a sudden, Xur somehow randomly procced Ruin Wings right after the Dark Below expansion. Bullshit. I call bullshit. That is an obvious fix. Same thing with the Gjallarhorn being sold in the first week that everybody got the game. You know what that was sold for? It was sold for the hardcore players, because the hardcore players who were destroying Destiny as soon as they got it would have been blessed with the Gjallarhorn. And no one will see it again. Now, I have 2 of them from Nightfalls because I played quite a bit. But the hardcore players had the chance to buy it as soon as the game came out if they were willing to grind for it, whereas everyone else missed the fucking window and haven't seen it again. That's fucking cheating. Alright, Xur's not random. They do certain things, they make certain weapons and certain armors available, and they make sure that you don't see other ones. For example, Void Fang Vestments was up there a lot, wasn't it? And you see a lot of people wearing Void Fang Vestments. And now all of a sudden, Starfire Protocol has been sold twice already since the Dark Below has come out. Alright? But you know what you haven't seen? The Heart of Praxic Fire. You're not gonna see it because they want to make sure that that shit is actually rare. They want to make sure you can get all the Void Fang Vestments that you want. You can get all the fucking that stupid gauntlet they have, all you want for the fucking Warlock. You can get that all you want. You're not getting the Heart of Praxic Fire unless you're actually lucky. You're gonna see that as much as you see the fucking Hawk Moon. Alright? You need to be actually lucky to get that shit out in the world somewhere, because they know they're gonna make it so that Xur never sells it. And that's just what it is. They don't want to see a bunch of noobs running around with the fucking Heart of Praxic Fire. And I think they also fix it so that noobs can feel better about themselves. Like, hey, you know, got a plan C, got it from Xur, got the last word from Xur. But Xur isn't actually random. It's just common sense. You've only seen the Saint helmet sold once, even though helmets are the most prevalent thing to be sold. You've only seen the Inmost Light sold twice. Alright? There's no way that you can get the same chest rolling 4 fucking weeks in a row. It's impossible because helmets outnumber everything. If you don't believe me, roll a fucking dice, and I guarantee you'll come up with 1, 2s, and 3s more than you'll come up with 5s. You'll come up with 1, 2s, and 3s more than you'll come up with 6. I guarantee you go in any fucking casino and you roll a 4 every time, motherfucker, you're going to jail. You go to a dice game, you roll a 6 every time, you're getting shot. Xur isn't fucking random. As always, if you like this commentary, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give that shit a thumbs down. I will catch you motherfuckers later. Oh, and while I was out fucking around, I noticed that there's a skull on the back of the Vault of Glass Titan helmet. And that's just pretty fucking cool.